F2, sex is the most important thing in a relationship. You need to be having sex regularly to be a happy couple. Having arguments is a bad sign.
I'm gonna disagree to that too.
Point. He likes to argue, so no. It's not.
First of all,
that's what he does.
You like to argue.
We've been done long before it all begun. Still can't give it up. Lead me on, but leave before the morning comes. Even though it's what we want, can't keep this up for tonight. I'm yours. So tonight, the truth. 'Cause all I wanna do is lie with you. Even though it's wrong to lie with you.
What?
Good.
Jay
and
for a
Mafia back with that video.
I'm Jazz.
And I'm Fredo.
And today we are going to be busting relationship myths.
I know y'all never heard that before.
Yeah.
I never had.
Me neither. But we just got I said questions. We basically Googled relationship myths and we are just gonna tackle them, and we're gonna let you guys know if they're false or if they're true. Exactly. We've been in a relationship for how many years now?
Well, almost 7, guys.
So we basically are going to tell you the honest. I'm trying to figure out a different word for honest, but authentic, transparent truths. You look so dark back there.
I do look dark. I was looking at
that. We don't have our tripod, guys.
Yeah,
we're
so
like struggling. But
we're getting this video, so don't matter.
For real. So before we get into this video, guys, don't forget to
hit that subscribe button,
like this video, and hit that bell. And we get back more videos,
man. Jennifer, we get it.
Let's get it, man.
Let's go. All right, so what's the first relationship myth? Let me hear it.
So the first one is love is shown through grand gestures and expensive gifts. I disagree.
I disagree too.
Like I feel like you and me know that feeling, because at the beginning of our relationship we used to get each other like sneakers and stuff like that, but we still have problems in our relationship. It didn't fix our issues, it didn't fix our problems.
Yeah, we were just wasting money and arguing.
Yeah, it was just materialistic change. I said change. It's materialistic things.
Honestly, we didn't really start valuing our relationship once we like noticed that, you know, like that doesn't really matter. You know, it's really just, you know, the connection that we build with each other.
Yeah, because at one point, like, if we don't have nothing, you know what I'm saying? Am I gonna like hate him just because he can't get me an expensive gift? No, because I feel like love is. I feel like love is it's shown differently. Like definitely, I feel like when you actually like, I don't know, get to know your relationship, you'll realize that.
Fact.
Right?
And it also really takes growing up too. Like,
yeah, I
feel like you gotta grow up as a relationship, obviously, but also individually as well. But the moral story is false.
Myth 2, sex is the most important thing in a relationship. I disagree.
Most important? No.
Yeah, like I don't think
most important. That's a force.
Yeah.
Not most important. Yeah. I can understand important. Most though, like there's a lot of stuff that's most like
important in a relationship.
Like, but Mrs. E, someone must have been horny making this.
No, but that's the thing though. People really do believe like that's very important. Yeah. And after being with each other for 6-7 years, I personally don't think that's very important, but it's still important. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's just the fact that they said most important
is false.
That's a force. That's why a lot of people cheat and stuff. They think that's the most important. Yeah. Because once someone stops, what? Nah.
But that's why people cheat too.
I'm reporting that site. What's wrong with them? They're giving people the wrong ideas.
It's myths for a freaking reason.
You're right, my fault.
But it's still part of your relationship. That's the thing. Because I think it does play a part into intimacy and affection within the relationship, but does that necessarily mean it affects like everything else? No. If you think that's important, then good luck to you.
Good luck to you in life. To be honest. Good luck to you in your life and your relationships.
In your marriage. Well, alright, so myth number 3. Having arguments is a bad sign. Whew. I would say
I'm not gonna cap. I'm gonna disagree to that too. Because The reason I disagree to that, because like I can understand on some points.
He likes to argue, so
no,
it's not.
First of all,
that's why he.
You like to argue, but guys, all right. So the reason I say that personally is because like, all right, for example, like I can say for us, we grew up arguing. Our relationship,
we did grow up
argued so much. Like I've argued with you more than I argue with anyone ever,
same.
and same with you. But look at us now.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like arguing just makes you open your eyes more, make you realize more. You know, like sometimes it's like if you can't have a conversation, you argue. And like at least while arguing, you know, like it sucks, you know, it's a hurtful moment and stuff, but like when you're arguing, you hear the full truth from someone's head.
Yeah, it's all full honesty, and you're expressing how you feel. It really just
depends on how you take it.
Yeah,
you know, like.
And I think it's like you're expressing how you feel, but that's why I agree to disagree. Just because it depends what you're arguing about.
That's what it is.
If you're arguing about like trust, loyalty, and stuff like that, things that shouldn't even be like worth being argued about, things that are supposed to be part of a relationship, that are supposed to be automatically given to you, then I think it's a bad sign. With this one, I think I'm in the middle with this one. Like
I'm like more 75% disagree and then 25% agree because I understand still.
Actually, what are you with?
Okay, I'm in the middle.
Like it's either 100 or you're with 50. Like, all right. So for that one, we're gonna say like what? Because we're about to start an argument right now. But before I say that, if anybody else is in a relationship, comment down below what do you think is false or true.
Yeah, if anything, you know, put your opinion down and stuff.
Let's go on to myth number 4. Yeah. And honestly, we're halfway through our month so far. So if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to
hit that subscribe button,
like this video, and hit that bell. You ruined it. What is that? Myth number 4 is you need to be having sex regularly to be a happy couple. I feel like to say happy is tough. Because people do have sex regularly and they're not happy.
That's what I was thinking about. Like that myth has like certain parts to it. So this is like, to be happy, I wouldn't say so. I definitely wouldn't say so either.
Yeah, that kind of goes with myth number 2, how sex is the most important thing.
In a way,
this is kind of making sex an important thing for you to be happy. Well, I think what makes you happy is how you're getting treated, the love, what you guys do together, where you guys go together, you know, and even the sex plays a part too. If it's like spontaneous and stuff like that, that's just the icing to the cake.
But like with that myth, you're telling me like I could just go to your house, give you something, come back, we happy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's not. I disagree.
I do disagree because people do have sex and they're angry with each other sometimes. Like it just
come on now, somebody be angry.
Yeah, so for that myth number 4, that one is false.
Oh.
So myth number 5, you need to spend as much time together as possible.
I agree, kind of in a way.
I disagree.
You think so? Why do you disagree?
Well, as much as possible.
I feel like it's because like you never know when life ends and stuff. I put it in
but you need to spend time with everybody as much as possible.
Well, honestly, yeah, that. But I mean, like, you know, like I'm just saying, like as much as you can. Like,
yeah, but that's the thing.
Like, honestly, like it won't be like a priority type thing. Like, oh, I'm not gonna hang with this person because that. I feel like you're thinking it as of like, oh, it's like no matter what, like every moment. And I'm thinking about as of like, you know, like the free time that you have, you know, spending with your.
It's because the way they say you need to spend as much time together as possible. But for some people, the thing is, I also think that depends on the person. So in a way, yes, you're supposed to spend time with your significant other. That's literally, I think you're supposed to. You agree with that one because we spend time with each other all the damn time. So we can definitely relate to this question. But when it comes to spending time as much as possible, that's the part that I disagree with. That's what it is.
Well, but yeah, no, I feel you though. I feel you. I think it's like I feel what you're saying because I understand your perspective of it. You know, like what you like thinking about and stuff. So
yeah, because at the end of the day, your partner will always be there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you think like your family will eventually live their separate lives, and your partner is someone that you're supposed to move on with life, you know what I'm saying, while everybody else also moves on. So you will always have time to spend time with each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With other people, you don't as much as possible. So that's why I'm emphasizing it like that. But comment down below if you
comment down below y'all
disagree, agree. We both have different opinions.
Yeah.
But let's go on to the myth number 6. 6. It's myth number 6. Yeah.
Number 6. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Let's go.
All right.
So, like we were saying, the camera died per usual. Can't have a Jay and Frey video without the camera dying.
I'm joking.
But guys, the question was.
It was
says, oh, if you have a good relationship, you don't need anyone else. Yeah, I agree with that one.
Yeah.
It's a myth, but I agree, because I feel like if you have each other, it kind of gives that. It feels like you're not alone, in my opinion, you know? And it's like you always have someone to talk to run to vent to, you know? And especially with your partner, that's not someone who will judge you, regardless on what they hear.
Well,
this is from my relationship.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm about to say. The next thing I'm going to say, well, at least it really depends on how your relationship is, like your partner and stuff, you know? Like, me and Jazz, we built such a big bond that we don't need nobody. For real. In my opinion, I think I actually agree with that one. Out of all of them, I think that one is like true. I agree with that one too, honestly. But like we said, guys, that's just from our relationship.
Yeah, because we think our relationship is not just good, it's great. You know, so
I love my relationship. I love our relationship.
No, for real.
Just look at us, guys. It's about to go 7 years.
Yeah, been with each
other. Honestly, right now, we've been 17. The happiest we've been.
Yeah, so. Been with each other since we were 17, 18 years old. 18. That's a long damn time. Yeah. Now let's go on to the next myth.
Next one.
Myth. Next. Guys, I'm so sorry. I suck at saying myth.
Yeah, guys, we play Fortnite and it's like something called Mythic. Yo, she says Mystic.
I can't say the TH.
I've heard this so many times and she will write back.
I don't know what monogamy is.
I don't know what that is either.
Okay. I'll just go skip that one. But the last one is happy relationships are rare. I agree.
I agree. I'm not gonna cut.
And the reason why I agree is because so many people idolize us, and it's like so many people know about our relationship and idolizes it just because we've been together since we were 17, 18, and they don't hear anything bad about us, or we don't post our information on social media saying we're single or if we argue or stuff like that. It's like, it's kind of like that. So I do think happy relationships are rare just because how many people idolizes it so much. Like,
yeah, a lot of people idolize it, but they don't actually try to like work on actually making a happy relationship.
That's why
the thing is, like, a lot of people have this image in their head of how a relationship's supposed to be when it's really not supposed to be like that. Like, you know, there's actually
more to it.
There's more to it than what the eye could see, guys.
Y'all looking at the happy parts and stuff, but there's
so much in the back, guys. Like, I'm telling you guys, yo, like, anything you see, guys, just know, like, oh, anything that's relationship goals, they look like relationship goals no matter what. But just because they look like relationship goals don't mean that actually relationship goals off camera.
Anybody could take a picture. We could take a picture right now. We could kiss each other.
Yeah. Anything.
Post it on Instagram. But we argued that day. Like,
shit out of her.
Yeah, you could be abusive.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Guys. Yo,
like, it's like stuff like that.
I've seen so much abusive, like, boyfriends. Honestly, I know this for a fact, you know, like, we know this for a fact. Anything y'all see, like, on the internet where a couple looks happy or something, I'm not gonna say all the time, but most of the time, it's for the image. Yeah, I'll be honest. For most of the time, it's for the image.
You don't have to point it out saying, y'all don't look happy, whatever. You will just eventually see it in 2, 3, 4 years. Simple. It's not your place to comment on someone else's unhappiness in the relationship. It's bound. That's the thing. It's going to happen eventually. That's why DR and Ken, in our eyes, we thought they were happy, you know, but in reality, maybe DR was dealing with more things with Ken that we didn't know about, and it caused them to split up, even when they were engaged. So that just shows, like, bro, it doesn't matter what you see on camera or what they post on Instagram or whatever the case is. You're not in a relationship to know what the hell is going on.
I'm just letting you know right now, guys, be patient.
Be patient,
you know,
man.
Like, I feel like it really takes patience, you know. Don't be in a rush to get in a relationship or find a person. Just always, honestly, I really want y'all to understand, love will find you. Yeah. You know, like, I'm telling you, and I always think about that a lot because of how we met, you know, like, there's so much of a backstory between how we met, and, like, a lot of times you just got to think how, like, yo, love, like, you know, God brought us together.
God did bring us together.
You know, God did.
Say the last point I'm gonna say, and we're gonna end it off here. Do not compare your relationship to other people's.
That's a big key, guys. Because one thing for sure, one person's journey is not the same as your own.
And at the end of the day, just don't look at other people's relationship, because you never know what they got going on, and you never know, you comparing could damage your own relationship too. But guys, if you guys enjoyed this video and want more videos just like this one, or you want us to tackle more myths of relationships,
honestly, not even just relationships, honestly, we could do myths of it,
anything, yeah, like, honestly,
like,
just comment down below.
Yeah, just comment down below, guys.
But don't forget to
hit that subscribe button,
like this video, and hit that bell.
And we give you guys more videos, man. Jay and Frey,
we out.
Peace.